The following editor is playing a game today.
Hello everybody, and welcome to what could easily be one of the last missions of Hitman Blood Money. And with today's mission, similar to House of Cards a couple episodes back, this one does give me a bit of trouble as well. Not as much as House of Cards, because this one is to be expected, and most times, if not, I tend to go loud and just waste away everybody. But I'm gonna do my best to try and do this as properly as possible, though if retries and reattempts need to happen, they will happen. So, I am Justin Parnell Edits. Welcome to the show. Let's just jump right into the final mission. 25th Amendment. I don't know what it is. I'm not familiar with the US amendments and such like that, as I'm from a different country. But anyways, let's just jump right into Amendment 25.
I thought you said you killed him.
It was a very brief reprieve. We raided the agency a few days ago.
You got him at his office?
No. But the office has been closed and will not open again.
You got the Ortmeyer files.
They're still in circulation. But we learned that the files are almost entirely useless without a fresh bone marrow sample from 47.
So even dead, he's a threat.
Only until he's cremated. About 20 minutes from now.
How'd you finally get him?
He got overconfident and greedy. He took on the most difficult, most highly paid assassination attempt in history.
The presidential attack?
The very one you asked about at the start of our conversation. Ready to hear how it really went down?
We're all quite pleased to have you on this assignment, Mr. 47. The nation's gratitude...
Skip the patriotism, Smith.
Of course. Have you read the briefing?
Not yet. Give me the big picture.
The Vice President of the United States is plotting with Mark Parchesi. I assume you're familiar with him?
I know his work.
Good. They're planning to assassinate the president as soon as he gets back from Los Angeles.
Another drink, sir?
Please.
There's more detailed info on both men in the briefing. Can I do anything else for you? I'm looking forward to finally working with you.
I'll contact you if I need more information. Beyond that, never contact me in person again.
Sorry, gentlemen. My niece's birthday. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Did you get your present?
It's everything I've ever wished for. My own access card to the White House. Is the roof alarm taken care of?
Yes, Pumpkin. Everything is just fine.
I'm afraid Uncle has to go now. I'll call you back later and we can talk all about your party.
You know how little girls are.
Listen up, 47. The President of the United States is about to be assassinated. You'd expect the CIA, FBI, or Secret Service to prevent the assassination, but we can't rely on them. We can't rely on them because the man behind this assassination is the acting Vice President. The same shadowy group that got him appointed to the Vice Presidency wants to put him into the Oval Office. They've got pull at every domestic agency. The assassins are probably already in position, in the White House. Unless you can stop them, the president will almost certainly be assassinated as soon as he returns from Los Angeles. Your targets are the notorious assassin, Mark Parchesi III, and the Vice President himself.
So as you can see, we, Agent 47, are here to prevent the assassination US president because these guys really want to push for cloning, I believe. I think that's... No, is it prevent? I'm not too sure. But we are here to eliminate... This face might be familiar from A Murder of Crows, as you can see from the description that you can pause and read. He's very much a clone, just like 47. in every way possible, and the people he works for, the Crows, are the leader itself, Mark Pariah, was also a clone. We are here to take out the vice president, who is sick and tired of being vice president and second to the first lady, which is inevitable, but we are going to take him out. This target is fairly easy to take out because it kind of does it for you. Him is a little bit tricky, so it's going to be interesting, and the escape is all the way back at the parking lot from where we start. This mission can be very difficult or be very easy, but I'm going to side on the fact that it's going to be really hard, just because there's a lot of footwork you have to do to get into this mission. Before we do anything, I'm going to quickly check any upgrades I might need for this mission. I probably won't need any upgrades for this mission, but what I am going to take, so the only two weapons I am concerning myself with taking is the silver baller pistol, which I am going to just stick to single action. Don't want to dual wield, because if I dual wield I tend to miss a lot, and that's not great. And I'm going to be taking the sniper rifle, which will have a special role as we go through this mission. So we're going to buy the additional scope, which helps us shoot a little further, and we got all the upgrades we needed. And just before we go in, because if I didn't get this case, I'd be in very big trouble. So we're taking the silver baller and the W2000 sniper rifle. We have a way of bringing our weapons in, so let's just see how we go. And these people don't look too happy to see me, like I've done something wrong. Who are those other three? So, to start off this mission, it is raining a lot, so if you hear any background noise, guys, it's currently raining outside at the same time as I'm recording this in the rain. So before we even move in, we got these ladies on a tour. This woman's gonna answer her phone, and we need a way to smuggle in our weapons. So our sniper rifle we don't need to worry about, but I need to figure out how to get my pistol inside. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna place my silver ballers inside this woman's briefcase. Then, we're gonna move on inside. The sniper rifle is gonna come in handy, so fingers crossed.
But it's good to know we're starting to take security more serious.
We put our briefcase in there, and we take this. Now, let's take a little tour of the White House, because this is a very nice place. So what we need to do is, we need to go in this bathroom, because he is our one-way ticket to get a disguise. Hello, sir. And we're gonna take 7. Shh, we already screwed this up. Going loud! I'm here to assassinate the president! Oh no! Too many US Marines! Why did I fail to kill the vice president? You see, I was not very patient when this was happening. This is gonna set the precedent of how this mission is gonna go. Second attempt. Let's go. The trick is getting out of the first room. Once we're out of the first room, it gets easier. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go and try and get our disguise. We're gonna wait for this woman to put her briefcase down, and I'm gonna photobomb her photo and put my handgun in there. Because again, we need to store our handgun. Yep, put your briefcase down. And I'm gonna put my silver balls in there. Thank you for holding my gun, woman. You're really kind. It's a very good gun. And then we gotta screen our weapon.
Then walk through there.
There's no sniper rifle in here.
Nice to see a little extra security at the White House.
Yeah, bless your heart, woman. I need to go use the bathroom. You go pee, sir. Because you caught me last time. I'm just gonna knock you out! We're good here. We're safe hiding this body here. We just have to time when we open the door. Just gonna drag the body a little bit away from the door. We are gonna become the museum staff and take our sniper rifle briefcase. So this is the first of many disguises we're gonna get. And we're gonna wait for the security guard to walk past. All of these guys are trained US Marines. I've never been to the White House before. Actually, I have been to the White House. Well, the front of it. Never did the tours. Oh no. What happened? Oh gosh. Attempt 3 already. Okay, see you guys in attempt 3. So what we're gonna do again is we're gonna take this man's disguise once more, and we gotta be quick about knocking him out. Wait for him to start taking his break, and we knock him out again. Now that he's asleep, we need to take his outfit and wait for security this time. which I am going to create a save point here, just in case. This one, I might be utilizing my saves because starting over is a bit of a pain. So here we go. We're going to wait for the tour to start moving before we move forward. Because I think the reason we got caught was because the woman with the briefcase got caught. She is currently holding our weapon inside. Alright, we're safe to go. You didn't see that, sir. I'm just carrying a man's briefcase. You just saw a nice man and another man go inside. It's no big deal. What we need to do now is figure out how to get a Marine's disguise, which there is a fairly easy way. First, we do this, and there's currently a guard walking around who usually walks around out here. So, fingers crossed that he comes out. And in order to get weapons, we would have to... Another way we could have done this is toss our gun over the fence, and a guard would pick it up and put it in the weapons crate. But we're not going to do that because the briefcase is much easier. So we're just going to wait for this guy. And we're gonna knock out the US Marine, because we need his outfit, because it has the most access to the area, except for the Secret Service agent outfit. But this outfit will help us out, take out the US Vice President himself, Daniel Morris. Which, again, the president is all for cloning. Probably why they want to take him out. So we're gonna take his outfit, hide him behind this generator, take our sniper briefcase, because I want to take this M14 back, because the weapons we pick up can end up back in our base, in our hideout for me to play with later, so I'm going to chuck this over the fence. And then, take our rifle case. All we need now is a key card with better access to the building. So, first things first, we're going in here. We're going to take this main building key card. I'm going to do a quick save here, just to see if we can get our gun back without getting caught. We'll find out.
A few moments later.
Didn't work. Oh man, this went wrong! I just took out the pistol from the briefcase! We're gonna steal this videotape so we don't get recorded on the cameras, because it's very important. And I think what we need to do, pick up the briefcase. This back here, take that. Now, we're all good to go. I should have just moved the briefcase earlier, but now we know why we move briefcases. We are gonna cross here, we're in the east wing of the White House, and now we have to work our way to the west wing, which we have the key card for. These Marines aren't too fussed about me yet, as I'm just carrying a sniper rifle. Or who knows, I could be carrying the football, which is what they use, is the equivalent of what they call for nukes here. And we need to look for the room where the US Vice President is staying in, which is clearly this room. The woman that we saw earlier is currently here being interrogated, because, you know, she brought a weapon into the White House like a genius. And next, don't know if we're allowed. No, we're not allowed in these rooms. I need a way to get inside the Vice President's bedroom, because once we get in the Vice President's bedroom, we can do things. Just pick this lock, run inside, go in here, and he has a closet somewhere we can hide in, which will be in here. And we're gonna wait until the Vice President comes in here, and then we're just gonna take him out. He also has a puppy, which is a very annoying pup, but we'll see how we go. And the person he's walking with right now is the US First Lady. At least that's what I remember anyway. There is another place to kill him, but his body will be found. Cut ahead until he comes back into this room. So sit tight, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, there's a target here in the Oval Office. That is Mark Parchesi III. He is gonna... We will meet him eventually. Now, we need to wait for this Vice President to walk his dog, let it have its break, and we're gonna take him out as soon as he comes back into his room. And as you can see, the First Lady is having an affair with one of the Secret Service agents. You know, sometimes the President's wife gets a little lonely. It's not very nice, but you know, it happens. Alright, he is back in the main building first floor, and as you can see, he is walking around, thinking about what he did. He's gonna give back the puppy to the First Lady. I'm assuming the woman No, he's in the room. And we're gonna watch this President, this Vice President, this second.
Happy birthday,
take him out!
Mr. Smithers.
Take that, Mr. Vice President! Take his West Wing card, take his deagle. Doesn't need that where he's going. And we're just gonna hide his body behind the desk.
Justice is waiting for her walk.
Justice is waiting for her walk. And we need a way out of this place. And that's why the US Vice President does not like the First Lady. because justice needs a walk. What we need to do now is leave this room, find ourselves a new disguise, which we will take the carpenter's disguise, because that will give us a bit more free reign to run around the White House. And we're gonna step out of this window. Remember this place is gonna be very important when we get back. We're gonna climb down this ladder. Nothing sus about a carpenter climbing a ladder, right, people? No, not at all. And we need to figure out how to get into the east wing, to the west wing I should say, without getting caught. So there is a way, we just have to not get caught. Which can be very difficult, and we don't have another sedative that will help us take out the silent assassin ranking. Is getting harder by the day. So we need to find a way inside. Does the first floor have something that will help us? So what we're gonna do is make a fourth save. And we're gonna find out if the carpenter is allowed inside. If not, we're in big trouble. So we're gonna head inside.
Get lost, Chumley. Get lost, Chumley. Get lost, Chumley. Get lost, Chumley. Get lost, Chumley.
Go in here, and we get... Sorry, I went quiet for a bit, but we just got the Secret Service disguise. So now... Shit! I just had it! Let me reload this. Motherfucker! Why? Fucking Secret Service people! You think you know me? You think you know me? You motherfucker! I'm attacking the White House! Fuck you! I wanna be president! Fuck you! Pieces of shit!
We'll return to Hitman Blood Money after this brief message from our not sponsor. Are you tired of watching bold assassins fumbling around in very large casinos? Bored of seeing it all go wrong on a riverboat cruise? Are you tired of other would-be assassins trying to assassinate bold assassins? Well, check out our whole new series based on a not true story called Doggo Wars, Revenge of the Frisbee. Coming to theaters never. Be careful where you throw that frisbee.
Get lost, Chumley. And we're gonna slip inside here, get in this room, and change into the Secret Service outfit. We're good. Rifle case, Desert Eagle. Let's go from there. And let's just check out the West Wing, which is all staffers. They're all busy working, doing nothing. Oh, look, they're raising taxes again. Haha, taxes. Screw the normal people, right? Oh, what's this? Extremely high voltage? Well, we don't need safety gloves. We're Americans. We're going through here, and we need to get into the Oval Office, which is simply just through here. And we are inside.
So, you're the famous Mark Parchesi III.
You don't want to kill me, 47. I'm just like you.
Our similarities are irrelevant.
We're practically brothers. You can't shoot me.
I can do whatever I'm paid to.
Yeah, Mark Parchesi had a chance to kill me, but he decided to be a little bitch and cause an explosion in the Oval Office. In order to catch up with him, we simply just have to get where we snuck in from earlier. All we have to do is run through here, shortcut through these cubicles a little bit, snake our way through, and back upstairs. The reason we brought the sniper rifle was to make Mark Parchesi an easy kill, because engaging him in combat is kinda hard if you're not good with the weapons and such. Sir, you're in the way. Thank you. And it's currently very wet in here. We need to figure out where Mark Parchesi is. Well, we know where he is. He's on the roof. So once we're there, we're going to unpack our sniper rifle and just take him out. Because I don't want to waste any time here. It's kind of dangerous. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit in cover, take out our sniper rifle, because he's all the way by the ladder. Just keep that in mind. And we're going to go into first person, and we're just going to... Where is he? Snipe him. I said... we are going to snipe him. There we go. It took 2 shots, but it was great. And we're gonna repack our sniper rifle and check his body. Because little does he know that we are 47 and we need to go take his take his stuff. This mission wasn't as bad as it normally goes. Well, as you see, it's very easy to get caught. It's not so bad. So we're gonna take his detonator. We're gonna take, he has a specialized handgun similar to mine. We're gonna take his custom 1911, which, you know, our gun is better, so screw you. And Mark, gonna take your outfit. Actually, the Secret Service outfit is a bit better. We're gonna take the rifle case. And next, we're gonna save our game using our second to last save. I don't like using these saves, but I wanna make sure we're doing a good job. And then we're gonna climb this ladder. They get mad that I'm climbing a ladder. And I'm in big trouble. We're gonna go in here, get this US Marine outfit, and just take our rifle case and start heading on home. Head back down to the second floor. Hello, Miss First Lady. Hello, Pupper. We're gonna go through these doors and we're just gonna make our exit. The real trick is getting our suit back. And if we don't time it right, we are gonna not get our suit back and we're gonna get in big trouble. Through this door, through this door, and we need to time how we get our disguise. Look away, sir. We get our suit. And we're gonna time our exit. Like so. And in order to exit, we just go through this way. This little convenient exit where they don't need to check our weapons. It's only important when weapons are coming in, not out. And before we leave, we chuck the rifle here. We're gonna pick up this rifle and we're gonna store it in here. And now we just completed the final mission of this game. And look at that. 1 headshot, 2 shots fired, 2 kills. Brilliant, right? And look at that! This is the first time I got Silent Assassin in this mission. But look at that, folks. We got the first and only Silent Assassin in the mission that matters the most. How great is that? Next mission. I'm kind of happy. Like, it took the easy missions where I thought I was going to get Silent Assassin, I didn't. The mission I thought I was going to screw up a lot, which I kind of did, I got Silent Assassin on. Mainly because I utilized my saves. I'm going to hit continue, and we're going to read that newspaper article. The Washington Globe. Tradition since 1896. The most reliable news. This is the last time we're going to be looking at this newspaper screen, so please keep in mind what we have. It is Friday, September 23rd. As I'm recording this, it is Halloween, so happy Halloween, folks. This is the 666 year, number 256. Wow, cursed newspaper. What we have is, live at the Grand Palace, at the IO Grand Palace, is a fight between these two world champions. Saturday, wait, the dates are wrong. That's weird. 2002. This is not reliable. Next we have Congress United. I think after the death of the vice president, I think everyone's like, oh god, what happened? Jeez, this is crazy. By the looks of this poll, Tom Stewart is clearly winning the US presidency. Congratulations to the Republican for beating the Democrat. I don't side either way. I don't really want to take a side or anything. Or rather, I just want to stay out of it. Americans shocked and saddened. I think this is also about the president, so feel free to pause and read this. Similar to here, if you wanted to read that. So cool. Suicide is murder. I don't know what that means, but from what I'm skimming, I think they're talking about Russian roulette without any bullets, and a bunch of exchange students were playing, and suddenly one of them died. So that was interesting. Bank robbery. These guys are wanted by the FBI. I don't know why. Our quote of the day: intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. Albert Einstein. This is another article about the VP being assassinated and his assassin being killed. It's very interesting. They talk about how he hired an assassin, and this vice president was against cloning, so he had a good interest in taking out the US president. To the main article, and you see that brilliant Silent Assassin. That's beautiful. I love Silent Assassin. Silent Assassin. Wanted by police. Daniel Morris killed.
Police suspect blood money is involved. Washington, D.C., 23rd of December, 2005. The FBI confirmed this morning that Vice President Daniel Morris and an unknown person were found dead at the White House yesterday afternoon. Investigators also report that 2 shots were fired by the assassin. Judging from the bullet holes and cartridges found on the crime scene, reportedly offers insufficient evidence to profile the perpetrator effectively. No gunshots were heard by witnesses, indicating that an assailant's weapon was used. This strengthens the theory that this was a professional hit. Investigators found a 7.62mm cartridges around the area, indicating that a sniper rifle, possibly of the type customized W2000, may have been used for the murder. It concerns the authorities that the victim was brutally executed by a shot to the head. Police have stated that the lack of witnesses is making this an especially difficult case to investigate. The police have absolutely no clue of the killer's appearance, as nobody claims to have seen him or her. Prior to his nomination to the vice presidency earlier this year, Daniel Morris was intensely, some would say obsessively, private person. Aides say he never did come to terms with the increased exposure of his new role. His philosophy was that if you had a job to do, you ought to be able to just do it. He could appreciate the important role of the press as a bulwark against abuse of privilege by those in power, but he didn't see how that applied to him. I think the press was always a little wary of him, and that made him wary of the press. He wasn't exactly secretive, but he was pretty private. The Washington Press Corps doesn't like that. In recent weeks, the press had been playing up reported differences between the late vice president and the first lady, but aides were always quick to dismiss the gossip. They weren't what you called best friends, one White House aide said on condition of anonymity, but they got along just fine. All this stuff you hear about temper tantrums and name-calling and all that, it's just silly. Crime Story, page 5. Daniel Morris will be missed. And with that is where I would say I'm going to end this episode. But if you checked the bar that adjusts where you're going to be and such, you know there's going to be more to this. So, sit tight, folks.
It's me, 47, Diana.
What are you doing here?
Easy. I had to sneak in. The place is surrounded by hundreds of SWAT members right now. They're getting ready to move in. I had to warn you. There's still time for you to escape. I've got a plan.
I don't buy it. You've got nothing to gain here. The smart play would have been getting out of the country.
Out of the country? We're dealing with a franchise here, 47. Borders don't stop them. You're my last chance.
You know my terms. Cash on the nail.
Don't you get it? You have to fight them. But if you try to do it alone, you're a dead man.
Death is always a risk.
Read carefully, 47. It's a bold plan.
Where is this wheelchair guy right now? Bitch!
Sorry, but this is the only way. You would have fought them whatever I said, and you would have lost. You're buying me one more night.
We've got 4 minutes before he's cold, people. Let's move.
I've never actually killed a man before. It was surprisingly pleasant.
Very nicely done, Diana. You've earned my trust. Welcome to the franchise. I'm sure we'll find an appropriate role for you in the organization. A woman like yourself is entitled to a very special role indeed.
That assassination attempt was the most reported story since 9/11. How can you expect me to believe
I
that?
don't expect you to believe anything but your eyes. This videotape confirms his presence in the White House moments before the assassination.
I'll be damned.
If cloning isn't outlawed, we'll all be damned.
Who actually killed him?
That's the most delicious irony of all. He stumbled coming over the compound wall, severed his spinal cord on the rocks. The world's most nefarious assassin died of clumsiness.
How'd you confirm his identity?
His DNA includes signature sequences from the 5 men of the Ortmeyer project. It's biologically impossible for anyone but the Ortmeyer clone to have that DNA.
You're giving me all this as an exclusive. Why me?
We admire your objectivity, Rick.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. We need to get to the chaplain. 47's ashes are going to take pride of place on my mantle. Chaplain! Chaplain!
So there you have it, folks. We beat the game. And as you can see, Diana betrayed us. She snuck up on us and tried to kill us. That sexy-legged woman tried to kill us. It's just awful that she tried to kill us. But, you know, 47 died of clumsiness, apparently. And frankly, it's so sad that it happened. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this series. I wish you a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. This is Justin Parnell Edits, signing off for the last episode of Hitman Blood Money. Psych! Back from the dead, bitches! And back to the grave, bitches! Yeah, so I was kidding, guys. You can wake up from this. The whole point of this was that Diana wanted you to kill the franchise right then and there. It was the only way to get out. And 47's pissed, but this was actually the only way. So, let's go and deal with these guys again. And this mission can be pretty hard if you don't know what you're doing, and I usually struggle on Requiem. But, it's okay. It's okay. The problem is I'm going for Leland right away. I have to take out his security first. So, let's take out his security. Once we take out his security, we go for Leland himself. And we're gonna need all the ammunition we need. I think there's only a few people left. I'm gonna take the stiletto. And don't underestimate Leland, he can be pretty deadly if you're not ready. So, let's take our gun. And there's only a few people left. I'm gonna take this MP7 because Leland can be pretty deadly. Again, there's only 3 survivors left. Leland himself, the chaplain, and the person who is writing the article itself. And yeah, this is a cool way to end the game, by the way. We get that opening cutscene we've been seeing, that opening profile image we've got of 47 in the grave. And as the targets keep disappearing, the last target left was Leland himself. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna arm ourselves. There's a couple weapons here that we can use to kill the priest and our friend, and a few people. We don't want to use him, we gotta kill Leland, he's the only threat left in this game. Considering him the final boss, he was always part of the franchise. And the franchise, as you've heard throughout this entire game, have been killing off agents of the ICA, even raided them and such. And our job now was to eliminate them all. Now, 47 is justifiably pissed at Diana, but he would never kill a Diana. Just remember that. And as in the future Hitman games, it wasn't too bad. Hey Leland, you're expelled. Let's just reload here. And take him out. What's wrong, sir?
With me. I swear to God, I won't tell a soul.
No, yeah, you won't. Goodbye, sir. And all that's left is the priest himself. Which, I don't like killing a chaplain, but we gotta do this. In fact, in Silent Assassin, the game, he was looking after him. But we beat Hitman Blood Money.
Yes, Your Majesty. Almost all of our resources are online again. No, I'm afraid he's not, Your Majesty. We seem to have completely lost track of him.
Hello, Mr.
Johnson.
Welcome, Mr. Johnson. Welcome. May I check your briefcase?
No, I'll keep it. I've heard interesting things about your establishment. I'd like to see what you have to offer. Preferably in the back.
Of course, right this way.
And with that, we are officially at the end of Hitman Blood Money. I appreciate you following me on this journey of playing one of my favorite games. This is by far my top 10 favorite game. Top 10 favorite games. I've been playing this since I was a kid, and I kind of know it back to front. Some levels I struggle on, some levels I didn't. But otherwise, I appreciate your viewership, the people who've come by to watch and comment. Thank you. And yeah. As for our next playthrough, I'm not too sure what we're gonna do. I've juggled with the idea of playing either the game called The Blob, which is like you play as a blob. The classic remastered Tomb Raider games, because I never played Tomb Raider before, and it'd be interesting to give that a try. We also have Dead Space for like a little bit of a post-Halloween. I was thinking Dead Space 2 because I know that more than the first one. Or a game that I know really well, Resident Evil 4. Not the remake, but more the classic version. Otherwise, I'll try to keep you appraised of what's going on. I'm usually not too good at keeping up with consistency unless I'm doing a Let's Play like this, so I'm gonna keep these Let's Plays coming. I really enjoy editing these Let's Plays for you all while I do my main projects. As for the audio tour and audio experience that I'm making, they will be uploaded possibly at the end of November, because I need to wait for my grades and edit them again for visual appearances and such like that, because I want to show you guys what I make. And I hope you guys are. But yes, that is the gist of what's going to be happening. If you want to check me out, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Please comment down below if you want. I do have socials, Blue Sky, Twitter, and an Instagram where I post. Not a lot of traffic goes that way, but I tend to post upcoming things that link straight back to YouTube. I am currently in the process of building a website and such, so keep an eye out for that. I might do another sort of recut trailer in the future, but no promises there. But otherwise, yeah, this is Justin Parnell edits. I'm trying to think of any other information we need to do. I will post everything down in the comments and description down below, just so you guys have an easy access to my other socials. And look at all those ellipses.